this trend of taking a capability that is reserved for experts and empowering people to access that capability, that's often what software does when it eats a new industry. And it's very hard when you're in those spots to see it. And of course, very famously, media, right? It used to be that, the New York Times, the Wall Street Journal, they said, we will select the 22 people who you will receive your information from, the editorial page, and the opinions that matter to you. And then there was this crazy idea of bloggers. Millions of people who I have an opinion, don't you want to hear about it? And, the centralized organizations who control the means of access, right? That's, if you owned a printing press and a distribution arm, then you controlled the means of access. Said, no, people don't really want that. That's crazy. Well, turns out that people actually do want to hear from others. And this is a really important thing. I'm going to come back to this. When these democratizing trends happen, there are two things that happen. Democratization and disintermediation. Let me take each of those. So democratization, right? And it has two sides to it. So, in the example of bloggers, it turns out that not all of us, but many of us want to write and have a voice and be heard. We want to be creators. There is a human, this is back to the people, there's a human need to create. I mean, that's why we're all in this room at an organization called IRI, because we like to create things. And so democratization, when software gives people the power to be creators, when before it was limited only to expert, that's a very empowering thing that touches an underlying latent need. And it turns out that we also all like to consume personalized, bespoke things. And so, again, that's what blogging's about. I want to hear information that's personalized to me, right, to my interests, to my needs. And the other piece, then, the disintermediation, right, again, is about taking an intermediary out. In other words, to have access to those consumers. It's about that personalization and customization of experience. It's about enabling many more of us to be creators.